It doesn't matter where you're at or what you've done to date. It matters where you're going. How many business owners intentionally put themselves in play in their own communities? Like, if I was to start a business in any market, the first thing I do is look at every single event going on in that market, large, small, and I would sign up for every single event. I would be going there not only to learn about what some of the speakers have to say, especially the locals, right? If you're going to events where there's local speakers, what better way to present yourself and your organization than to go meet people where they're at and show an interest in the things that they're talking about? At the very least, you could decide if you can align with the things that they're talking about so that you could choose if you want to intentionally meet them and see how and where you could take the relationship to. Being intentional and being present and putting yourself in a position to win is all about mindset. And one of my absolute favorite phrases is, what you think is what you say is what you do, and what you do becomes ultimately your legacy. So the challenge I would have for you today is to identify. Fast forward 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, doesn't matter how far out you go, but go far out, further out than you can see today. Go through an exercise of identifying. Write it down. When I'm no longer doing the things that I'm going to do, what do I want people to say that I did? What do I want my impact to be? What do I want the ultimate summation of my whole life? What do I want people to say, and what do I or would I have wanted to do? For me, I can see creating a fund of funds impacting thousands of independent business owners, creating so much intrinsic value for them that they wouldn't want to work with anybody but me. And in the process of doing that, impacting tens of thousands of lives by helping business owners achieve their personal, professional, financial goals, and teaching them to teach the people that help them do it accomplish their goals. So my mission is to help tens of thousands of people impact their lives personally, professionally, financially while they're going through their life working, building something either for themselves, their community, their family, whatever it is. Now, what I do to do that, or how I exactly do that, I didn't always know. But after founding my past company, Audigy Group, or my current company, Audigy Group, and growing it and doing just that on a smaller scale, it impressed upon me that this is how I'm going to do it. Like, I found a way to help thousands of people pursue their personal, professional, financial goals through creating a business that could create value for their businesses. And now what I'm going to do that is I'm going to 10x that. I'm going to take it to a whole nother level. And once I accomplish that, I'm certainly going to 10x it again, because for me, it's not the place that I arrive at. It's the process, the enjoyment of the process. And that's what last night reminded me of. After my talk, I was in the back of the room with about a dozen business owners who are all challenged with different things. And to sit and listen to their challenges, understanding that what they're dealing with are things I've dealt with. Like, I can directly relate to the things that they're challenged with. And I have vision into the future of different choices, different actions, creating different results. And in that conversation, being able to bond with people that I otherwise would have not met had I not showed up and spoke at the event, realizing that I can help these people. And I think what I want to impress upon you in this podcast is this. It doesn't matter where you're at or what you've done to date. It matters where you're going. The more intentional you can be with yourself about the impact you want to create, the things that you want to do, the type of people you want to do it with, the more clarity you'll have in what you're doing, who you're talking to, and why you're talking to them today.